And so for me, when I quit, well, me quitting was 2 years in the making. And I'll tell you this, over the last 2 years, although, people say, why would she close if she was, making money? No, it's very lucrative. Put it like this. I'm gonna keep it at 1,000 with you. If you ever want to make a lot of money, join the dating industry and give women fluff. You see, they
Derrick Jackson. We all know Derrick Jackson making bank.
Most dudes who on they square and pursuing their business and walking in there and what they supposed to, them is not asking your body count.
So you saying body count doesn't matter to a real man?
Body count matters to dudes who not in the count.
Ooh. Oh Lord! No, we didn't.
This has been to a nice conversation.
That's what I'm saying. I've never met a man who's had the, and ladies, I'm not saying this like y'all easy. I've never met a man who had the ability to actually be with the woman that he wanted. Because most dudes with the women they got access to, not the women they want. I don't know a lot of men who with the women they want, who be worried about who else she. I got money. I know the spots. I can take you wherever the rest of them niggas take you. I'm confident in what I got. I'm not worried about who else you with. Only a dude who not on his square is worried about community. I don't roll in the community.
There's the right ladies to dry yourselves up with.
Respectfully, I can say a Just Mike. I can say an Ace Metaphor. I'm looking at some of the nodding in the room. I don't even roll in the community that you was handing that out to. I don't. I'm not gonna run into the dudes that you with. The dudes who happy and want to point the finger like, oh, I f***ed her. That don't shop where I shop. He don't land where I land. Respectfully. It's the same.
Okay, so he's saying a man shouldn't worry about a woman's body count from her past because he's not going to run into any of the men from her hometown or any of the men from her college that she attended. Now that sounded all good and dandy, but I'm sorry, I can't get with that. Because if a man is just looking to date a woman and just have her as a sex partner, then cool, that's okay. But if he's looking to marry her one day, her body count does matter. These guys, they used to do podcasts, just like everybody else in studio, but I guess they're doing live events now. Those live events now come with ticket prices. And we can all see who's coming to these shows, strictly women. But we can obviously see another Steve Harvey, Derrick Jackson play that these men are doing. Catering to women, saying whatever they gotta say to get the ticket prices sold. And by the way, no knock to these guys. I don't judge men or women for the way they make their money.
I'll take any motherfucker's money if he giving it away.
That was a clip that was going around last week where this same man was saying, he didn't really care about the body count and saying that men shouldn't care about a body count. But in this next video, after doing a couple of months of these live events with these women, he's starting to change his tune a bit. Check this out.
Because I be hearing the way y'all talk about us, ladies. I do. Y'all say we not. Y'all say we not smart. Y'all say we not smooth. So how do these that's not smart, not smooth, not keep finessing you? How? If it's not you, how do that's not smart? How do that don't got don't do don't give you, how they keep getting over on you? Who is it? If it's not smart, if we got no game, if we don't know how to cheat, who is it? Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm saying y'all not vetting these, bruh. Y'all do invest. You let him tell you he got some plans for you and you start investing immediately. Y'all don't require no type of evidence for. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, who was you before you got here? What do you provide yourself? Do you feel safe in your own skin?
Hey, can
like, what does that? Y'all don't have none of these answers from nobody, and then y'all come back outside and talk about it's a shortage. Beloved, you never had the answers to the test.
I think this man is doing what we say women are doing sometimes, which is being a chameleon. There's no way that you can keep coming out to events, being around these women, pandering to them, and they get to hollering, yeah, girl, yeah, girl. You're eventually going to get frustrated and tell them the truth. This is all what happened here. He finally got sick of these women in there talking shit about men. If you doing shows where you constantly hearing women blame men for all they mess, you're eventually gonna crack and say, hey, look at here. You can't continue to fluff these women's ears. These women know that they share the blame in failed relationships as well.
He don't land where I land. Respectfully. We're not the same.
And you see how this one guy that's a part of the show, he's getting up, running around, doing all these female antics. Most likely he's doing all that to hint at old boy that, hey man, don't do all that now. Don't be telling these women off. These women paid us good ticket prices to be here. Don't be doing all that to them. Be nice to the women.
Man, sit your ass down.
But when these women are in there complaining about the men, you know, they ain't got nothing to say. But it's funny to me how in this 1 minute clip, he did not have any support from the men on the panel.
Work on you and why you keep entertaining the same kind of men, because it's never what you attract, it's what you choose to entertain. Because you can have a pool of good men, bad men, and mixed up men, but whatever one you resonate, whatever your trauma resonates with.
You say trauma?
Your trauma.
Our trauma guides our
Girl,
choices?
yeah, it's your trauma and your self-esteem. You will date according to the level of your self-esteem every time. And then you mad. These men intimidated. No, men aren't intimidated. These men want you to go 50-50. No, males ask you to go 50-50. Men don't ask that question when you are a woman who display her value without ever having to open her mouth. I've never been asked, what do you bring to the table? Because a man will observe you and watch and say, I like how she lives her life. And he can start to assess the asset you can be to him. You never have to tell a man what you bring to the table. If you're being asked, it's because you don't display it. If you have an answer of I am the table, it's because you're being asked.
Yeah, and you're being asked.
Yes.
She was not the type.
And why would you want to be an object anyway?
They always say that.
I'm the table. Because they don't know what to say. Because because their value comes from, if you ask them to take away their degree, where they live, what they look like, how much money they have, their credit, their cars and all that, and ask them, okay, so what do you bring? I make a house, a home. He can hire somebody for that. Well, I can cook. He can hire somebody for that.
So what they want? What they want, April?
Peace.
What does a
They
man
want peace, respect, the feminine energy, the support, agreeableness. When I say agreeableness, it doesn't mean I don't challenge you. It's just I pick my battles. If it's not going to hurt me,
Why should men be expected to bring more to the table than they ever have in order to please women who bring less to the table than they ever have?
Because the man is the provider, baby.
Why are women typically spoiled beyond their needs while men are typically deprived of their basic needs?
Because women deserve more.
Why do women often choose to make lists of what they want in a relationship rather than what they bring to the table?
Because it's women first. The man is there to accommodate for our needs.
What does a woman bring to the table?
Knowledge, common sense.
But that's all I got in this video. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. Also, don't forget to follow me on Datingwright Clips and Ronin Passport. Thanks for watching the video to the end. I will see you in the next one.